Coach, after being a point of emphasis, your group once again took control of a game after halftime. What did you like about your group's ability to pull away after the break?
I think just adjusting to what they were doing, recognizing some of their coverages, the ability to get downhill, and then the big portion of it is we defended without fouling for the most part in that second half. They had 21 free throws in the first half. They ended up with 28. So I think a better job defending without fouling and just pushing the break more as we got the stops.
Paolo scored the first 7 points for you guys. What did you make of the way he started the game and just kind of set the tone from there on out?
I think he did that the other night in Washington as well, just being aggressive, looking to get downhill, looking to attack, looking to put pressure on the rim, making the team have to adjust because they were doing a great job of loading up to him and his ability to just get into the gaps and get downhill.
We've seen this team, maybe deal with some frustration, especially with some of the defensive schemes and some of the shooting frustrations. What does it say about this team to have the poise to come out in the third quarter, kind of put the foot down in a close game, and then to fend them off in the fourth the way that you guys are able to?
I think just continuing to put these things together. We've talked about the third a ton, and we came out in Washington, played well in the third. Tonight did the same thing. I think just a level of focus and having the mindset of we have to take care of business, and I think that's what these guys did tonight.
Before the game, JJ made a comment about Franz, saying that he really got the better of them last game, had 32 points tonight, and alongside Paolo, just those two together, getting those kinds of contributions in a game like this. What was kind of the key behind that?
You can't say enough about those two. I think their toughness, their resilience, their competitive edge and competitive nature to find a way to get things done. There was a moment in that third we missed a bunch of layups, we missed a bunch of easy chippies that we could have put our heads down, but we stayed attacking, we stayed putting our foot on the gas, and I think that's what it says about those guys, and then their willingness to trust. They find guys when they're open. Lakers did a great job of loading up to the basketball, and we were trying to find skip passes for the openings for other guys as well.
Coach, good things seem to happen when Anthony Black's aggressive. He's scored double figures 3 of the last 4 games. He took on a tough assignment with LeBron, gave him a little shoulder after LeBron took him to the hoop, but it just really it looked like he wanted to go up against him and really took the challenge to heart and really toughed it out. What does it say about Anthony Black and sort of his development?
I think he's going to continue to grow, and I've probably said it in here 10 times about when he is aggressive, getting downhill. You saw the transition basket when he pushes on the break. It's something great to watch, putting pressure on the defense, stepping into his shots with confidence, but more than anything, his ability to pick up full court, turn guys, because that's the type of defense we're going to need from him, moving forward.
Coach, you often talk about the emotional roller coaster that sometimes a season can bring, the highs of a win, the lows of a loss, but to get 2 consecutive wins, what is the biggest thing that does for team morale, especially during this time of the season?
Well, just understanding what we're capable of doing. I think that means the most to us right now. You talk about playing your best basketball in March and April, and that's what we're going to have to continue to do. And, we can celebrate this one until we hit the plane, and then we hit the plane. It means nothing if you go out and you don't take care of business in Charlotte.
Thank you, Coach Mose.
Thank you all.
I'll be back with Paolo, Franz.
Franz, after kind of being a point of emphasis for the group, this is the second straight game where you guys have set the tone in the third quarter. What did you like about your group's ability to kind of step on the gas after halftime?
Honestly, I thought our effort, all game was pretty solid. First half, I think they got too many free throws. And in the second half, once we kept them in the half court, stopped fouling, and all game I thought we had great pace on offense. I think that's when we went on a bigger run and found some really good looks.
There was a moment where LeBron traveled and you were fired up after that, and then kind of guys found the momentum there late. Just what were the emotions like tonight, and how did you use them in your favor?
Yeah. Obviously it's always a big game. Good atmosphere when the Lakers are in town. So, but more importantly, the way our season has been, and having won 2 in a row in a while. So, it was a big game for us. And like I said, I thought our approach was really, really good. Even when I made runs, I thought we stayed together. And I think obviously it's our job to be out here, but it's also fun to be out here. So. I think the best players always find a way to enjoy the game.
You mentioned it there that it's been a while since you guys have strung together two wins in a row. What can a game like this do to kind of springboard the season a little bit, or kind of remind you guys of what you know you're capable of doing?
Yeah, sure it can, but tomorrow we got another game and start 0-0, and I thought these last couple of weeks we've been playing a lot better basketball and just just kind of stretches throughout the game where we were struggling. So I thought from that standpoint, how we approached the game mentally was really good, and hopefully we can replicate that tomorrow.
What did you see from the contributions that you guys got from Anthony Black tonight?
Yeah, AB played great. Super aggressive, and when he's playing like that, he's really hard to guard. So, I feel like I've been sitting there after a lot of these games and talking about him because we need him playing just like that, and I think he's one of those guys. Today his mentality was just to be in attack mode, and I think you can feel when he's like that, and it gives everybody else a lot of juice.
Franz, I know it's been a long road, it's been a long season, almost at the end, but even a game like this, a win like this over a team like the Lakers, is it still a confidence booster for you guys?
Yeah, I think just a good reminder of how good we can be. Obviously the season, it's a lot of ups and downs with a lot of injuries and stuff like that, but this is our situation now, and I think we got 10 games left, and hopefully we can play in the playoffs again this year. It was a lot of fun last year, and I think everybody's eager to get back.
Franz, it looked like this team coming out tonight was really intentional about getting to the cup. The Lakers were sort of exposed a little bit with the Bulls and the points in the paint they had last game. Was that something by design that you guys just wanted to come out and get to the rim and sort of attack them that way?
I feel like we always do that. I think that's how we play. That's individually most of us play. So I think with us it's we shot 15 for 40 from 3 tonight. I thought got a lot of good open looks, and that happens when you get in the paint usually. So I think not special mentality. I think we just did a way better job today of staying level-headed even when stuff didn't go our way.
Good. All right.
Nice. Thank you.
P, after being a point of emphasis for you guys, second straight game that you guys have taken control of a game after halftime, what did you like about your group's ability after the break to really gain separation tonight?
Yeah, I think we was just locked in from start to finish. We knew this was going to be a big game for us. Obviously, we knew also that we haven't won 2 games in a row in a long time. So, we said that, we got to get this one, and just happy with everybody's focus and effort.
You guys obviously play in less than 24 hours, but what does back-to-back wins, 2 in a row, consecutive wins mean for this group?
Oh, it don't mean nothing. Honestly, that's what we expect. We just hadn't done it, so we was hungry to do it. But that doesn't matter if we go into Charlotte tomorrow and lay an egg. So we got to be locked in, ready to go, turn it around.
Kind of on that point, what can a game like this do against an opponent like that to show you guys what you guys know you're capable of doing, but haven't been able to put together here in the last few weeks?
Yeah, just, we can play with anybody, and we know that, we just hadn't been playing up to our standard for a long time. And sometimes, a game like this is something that can propel you to start playing better, start playing at a higher level. And so hopefully, everyone just realizes, we're a really good team. We just have to have a certain level of focus night in and night out. We can't be relaxed. Tonight nobody was relaxed. Everybody was locked in on the goal from the very start.
Kind of on that point, when you and Franz both have a night like the nights that you guys had tonight, can that also kind of play a role in kind of sparking things for the rest of your guys?
Yeah, I think, it always starts with us too. We want to come out every game and be aggressive, be the aggressors. And so tonight, we knew that we'd have to start, fast and also just maintain a certain level of aggression throughout the game. So I think we did a good job of that, and guys did a great job of being aggressive. We're never going to be as good as we can if other guys aren't aggressive. So we just always telling guys, be aggressive. At defense, they were running, they were really packing it in, trying to show us bodies. And, we were just telling guys, when you catch it, attack the gaps, because they're playing so far off of you, so you have to make them pay. And so guys did a great job of that.
Can you talk about the chemistry between you and Franz and how it helped in tonight's game?
Yeah, I think we just have a great understanding for each other's games and where each other wants the ball, and we're not afraid to communicate to each other, and also just hold each other accountable and challenge each other. So, he's an awesome teammate, and I love playing with him.
Paolo, the chemistry and just the tremendous upside in the winning culture. Just talk a little bit about this culture. You guys are winning games, and you can get better.
Yeah, exactly right. I think just us making the postseason last year, we want to maintain that level of success around here. And, it just takes a certain level of work, takes a certain level of accountability throughout the whole group. And so, we went through some rough stretches this season. Everybody knows that. But, we still have a lot of basketball left to be played, and we know that.
Paolo, you're shooting 85% from the line in the month of March. Does that just help sort of your confidence in your game and getting to the cup and having people respect your jumper a little bit more? Just does the game flow a little bit more knowing when you get to the line you're going to knock those down?
Yeah, you want to make teams pay when you get to the line. That was something I wasn't doing a good job of coming off the injury. But, again, at the All-Star break, I was shooting 200 free throws every day, trying to figure out my routine and figure out something that I can really, do consistently over and over, and it's been working. So, I know I can get to the line pretty much any time I want. And so when I get there, I want to be able to convert.
Paolo. Paolo, the Lakers threw a lot of different defensive looks at you tonight, and it seems every time down the floor, you were making the right reads. What was working for you tonight, and does playing against a team like Lakers bring out a different energy or excitement in you?
I definitely would say it brings a lot of excitement playing the Lakers. They bring a lot of fans out, so it's like a damn near a home game for them, and there's just a lot of attention. The crowd's really into it when they're here. So, it's just more of a up and down fun game, I think, naturally. And then I think just the defenses, just trying to make the right play. They were trying to, throw different looks, like you said. But I think just trusting your teammates to, make the right play. I don't have to always make something happen. Sometimes I can just throw it to my teammates and trust them to make the right play for the team. Thank you.
AB, after being a point of emphasis for the group, this is the second straight game that you guys have really taken control after halftime. What did you like about your group's ability after the break to really pull away and gain some separation?
Just maintaining our focus and our energy after the break. Third quarter's been hurting us, and obviously it's something we talked about and something we know we got to get better at. So I think we just did a good job turning the defense up and just staying locked in on the game plan for 48 minutes.
There was a moment where you and LeBron were kind of exchanging some words, I guess. Just what was that like tonight? And it seemed like you were fearless out there tonight.
Oh yeah, obviously you scored on me. It's a little bump. It's just something that happens while you're playing. But yeah, it's just a fun matchup. So it wasn't nothing really there, just a little bump.
Anthony, Dwight was inducted into the Magic Hall of Fame. Talk a little bit about how special that is and the next generation of Magic players like yourself, what that looks like, and just what this day was like for you guys.
Obviously the OGs before us is paving the way. And for the young guys, it's something we look at and we're appreciative of. We're glad those older dudes stay around. And yeah, it's just a big accomplishment for him, for the organization, for all the fans. It's just, like I said, a big accomplishment.
AB, a lot of the time your teammates, your coach talk about when you're aggressive, good things happen. But when Paolo and Franz have it going the way that they did tonight, how much easier does that make it for you, the rest of your teammates, to be aggressive alongside them?
I think when they're playing that way, it forces the defense to double or load up. So just for everybody else on the court, I think an emphasis has been playing off the catch, attacking closeouts, and just shooting the ball when we're open. So that makes the game a lot easier for everybody else, especially when they're as efficient as they are and they're causing problems like that getting downhill.
Obviously, there's another game in less than 24 hours, but what can a game like tonight do for morale, for just kind of the understanding of what this group is still capable of doing?
We're just looking to use it as momentum. It's 2 in a row. We haven't been able to do much since the break, so it's just a good opportunity for us to get on a win streak before we come back and play some more home games. So definitely a little bit of momentum, but it doesn't really mean much if we don't take care of business tomorrow.
AB, y'all made 17 threes on Friday, 15 tonight, 3 from you. It seems like y'all are attacking the perimeter and shooting more from 3-point a little bit more in these last 2 games. Can you describe maybe how the adjustment y'all are making in that regard?
Yeah, we're just trying to get back to getting downhill more, punching the gaps off the catch, in transition or out of the half court. So I think that's leading to a lot more feet set threes, a lot of good corner threes, just good extra pass threes. So I think we're just doing a good job pressuring the rim, especially those 2 guys, P and Franz. And it's just leading to good looks for us, and we're shooting them with confidence.
AB, it's just 1 of 82, but Paolo mentioned the energy is a little bit different when LeBron and the Lakers and Luka now come into town. Would you agree with that, and does that bring out the best in guys like yourself?
For sure. We got 15 dudes on the roster that's competitors, so just seeing all, the Lakers fans, our fans, and just the energy that was in the building pregame, it just kind of raised everybody's sharpness, everybody's focus, and I think we did a good job bringing out a lot of energy to combat, all the energy they had in the building too.
Great. Thank you.